Did you know that your founder story is one of the most universal tools that you have in the entrepreneurial toolbox? I call it the Swiss Army knife of entrepreneurship. Better be careful, I might cut myself. That's because it has tremendous flexibility and versatility in how it can be used in your startup. As entrepreneurs, we need things, lots of things. We need resources, we need exposure, we need access. A great founding story can help address all of these business needs and a whole lot more. That's because it helps persuade audiences to give you these assets or support you so that you can acquire them. Hi, I'm Lynn Graft, founder of Storytelling for Entrepreneurs, where we help business owners leverage this Swiss Army knife so you can go out and launch and grow your business. Today I want to share with you 10 of the top most pressing needs that your founder story can help you as the owner of a business. Number one, fundraising. Whether you're using it as part of a pitch deck or simply having conversations with investors, a great story can be an effective way to influence investors that are considering putting money in your deal. You can weave in elements that are important to investors, such as the size of your market, a massive pent-up demand for your product or solution, or the industry experience that only you have that makes you the ideal person to bring this startup to market. And that's before you even show them a single slide in your presentation. Definitely an underused asset when it comes to fundraising is your story, so get on it. Number two, sales. Any great salesperson is going to tell you that a story is one of the secret weapons when it comes to closing deals in any industry. No one likes to be sold to, but almost everyone loves listening to a great story, especially if it's about a problem they are facing or something they can immediately relate to. If your story highlights how your product or service can solve their problem, then you are more than halfway to making that sale without even having to do any type of selling. Third, the press. If there's any audience that is custom made for stories, it's the media. That's because they're constantly looking for compelling stories that are going to attract new readers, or they need to keep their current audience coming back for more. And every reporter loves a great startup story in every single industry that there is. The better job that you can hand feed them a great story, the more likely they are to write about you. Number four, it's about finding co-founders. In the early stages of a company, you need lots of stuff. You need lots of help. And you need a partner that's willing to put in as much time, energy, blood, sweat, and tears as you have, and possibly without even getting paid for it initially. A compelling story can attract a like-minded individual that sees your vision and also has the same passion and enthusiasm for the opportunity and future potential of the company. And someone hopefully that's going to make the same sacrifices that you have or will be making to get that company off the ground. Number five, recruiting employees. Stories are a stellar way to recruit employees because it's effective at inspiring people to want to be part of what you're doing. Everyone says these days that they've got a great culture and it's a great place to work, so those words don't really mean as much as they used to. But you can use a story to kind of showcase what it's like to be part of the tribe you are building and highlight how they can play a role in bringing this idea to life versus just another job with a paycheck. Okay, magically that appeared just now. Number six is about developing culture. Not only are stories great for recruiting people to be part of your team, they are great in helping you create the culture that you want to have for your company. See, when you share stories, it's a way to reflect the values and the actions you want exemplified in your organization. Stories can galvanize a team around a shared narrative about the who, what, why, and how of your brand. And they give you that North Star to guide the team, to help them craft the kind of culture that you want to have better than any company handbook is going to do. Number seven, advisory boards. Your story is an effective method to show where your idea originated from while painting a vision of where you'd like to go. And you can use it to share with the advisors or potential advisors why you want their help to make sure it gets done the right way and to make sure that you're successful. Plus, it gives them a tool to explain to others what you are doing, who you are, and why they are helping you. They often need agreement from people, their partners or significant others, to allow them to give them the time to help you. Number eight, partnership deals. Told the right way, your story can be highly effective at fostering partnerships because it gives you a tool to create a vision of something bigger that you're creating. It enables the different stakeholders to see that big idea, what you bring to the table, while simultaneously show them how they can be part of it how they can bring their value to the table in a way that matters to them, thus creating a win-win scenario for everyone involved. Number 9, creating champions. Now, if you want to create a raving fan base, your founder's story is an ideal tool to rally those champions around whatever it is that you're doing. Evangelists love founder story because it gives them something to share with others. But it goes way beyond just something to talk about. It gives them almost a form of social currency. Something they can go out and use to entertain other people, create positive relationships, or even bring value to others by telling them about your product or service they might be needing at that particular time. And lastly, number 10, one of my favorites, influencing loved ones. Almost every first-time entrepreneur's initial audience to get support and resources is our friends and family. Whether that means borrowing money from our parents or sisters or brothers, taking a loan out from a relative, or just getting friends to do really big favors for you for free to help you get your company off the ground. It can also mean getting permission from someone in your family or a significant other to take that family savings, quit your job, or use the cash in your 401k to launch the business. Having a well thought out story is 10 times better than simply saying you're going to use that money to start a business. Trust me, I know all this all too well. There you have it, 10 of the most pressing business needs that your story can help with to launch and grow your startup. That's why it pays to invest the time, energy, and resources to create a great story. It's a tool you're going to use from the day you start your company to the very day you leave that company, and probably even beyond. So make that investment. It's going to pay off in spades for years to come. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure and give it a like and leave a comment below. I'd love to know what other uses your story has helped you and your startup to accomplish and get the resources you need to launch your business. Thanks for your time again. I'll see you in the next video.